Hello, my beauties, and welcome to Mordheim boards. I am your host, Mordheim Chris, and today we'll try to get some more work done on the fourth tile. Let me just double check that everything is in order with the audio input. Can you hear me okay? Is it okay? I tried some new gate settings, so hopefully it should make the background noise less visible. Hey Lustrum, thank you so much. Nice Sunday to you too. I hope you're doing well. Yeah, I hope the sound is better today. I added some like a noise gate. Hopefully it should be better. If not, I will just do some configurations. Now today I want to kind of get some sand and prepare this. I want to prepare the board for painting. Just looking for a pen. Oh, I'm super happy. Thank you for the feedback, Lurustrum. So I want to prepare, I want to get sand and stuff, the different places, and I also want to do a bit of painting. I want to finish this thing, etc. So because the sand and stuff is going to take a while before it dries, I want to start by doing that, and then I can paint the top while we wait for that to dry. And I also want to paint the bell, the smoky effect. So I'm trying a darker green because I think this one is it is far too bright. So we need to darken it. And I'm using some scurvy green, verde caposo, as they say in Spain. That was perfect Spanish. I know. I have attached this already, so it's kind of it's not too easy to paint, but whatever. Oh. I just want it to be I'm not going for any fancy effects or anything. I think just gonna make it a bit darker green, so it's not screaming. It kind of stood out against everything else. Will you prime the board when the sand has been glued? Yes, I will. I will go over with a blackish mix. It's a mix of paint and glue. So it kind of, I want to make it protected, like a protective layer. At least that is the idea. Let's see. I will have to move. Hey, hobby. Mother, father. Yes. Never heard that before. Hope you're doing well, Hobby Bandit. It's another super early stream. I'm sure you can agree that this is really early in the morning. choking myself with the beam. Oh, there we go. Just gonna continue like so. Oh, nice. I hope you are doing well. Hope you are having a nice time with your hobby time, Hobby Bandit. We will be adding sand to the board today. So it should be good. Should be a fun time. Now I need to remove the buildings. And then we can add a little bit of sand and some textures. The first time I painted XPS, I didn't know if I needed to do anything before, so I painted it with the watered PVA glue. Yeah, that won't work super well, unfortunately. Now I'm going to, I'll have to scoot it out of the way. Just give me a few moments. My apologies. You can marvel at my full body instead of watching the stream. I'm sure it's just as good as the terrain. All right, just going to make sure we don't have any sand, or not at least a lot of loose sand. As you can see, I've put some, what you call them, just some filt stuff underneath to make it easier to slide around. It's not only clays, it's only hands, buddy. Yeah, I'm super happy for you. Can't wait to see what you make. You are a lot more time efficient than me, so you will probably make a new board in your 1 hour and 45 minutes. Now let's just get going. I'm gonna get this my trusty pal, the wet palette. Not the wet palette, just a regular palette. The servo skull palette is what I'm trying to say. And we're gonna add some hobby glue. This is the end of this, but still quite a lot left as it appears. I'm going to get a big-ish brush. Gonna grab this thing. And let's get some water. And let's start applying. Oh shit. Oh. This was almost just water. It doesn't matter if you get some on the cobblestone, you know, but I don't want too much to get above the lines, because I want to place my buildings there, and if there is sand, it kind of gets you know, uneven. There should be some sand on the cobblestone as well. I don't want to completely cover it because I want the cobblestone effect to be visible, but it's nice to have some cobblestone showing. Maybe, you see, sometimes I don't think, I just do. And it's a lot easier if I pull it closer to me instead of I don't have to work like an idiot. Now this PVA glue, it has a fairly long, takes a while to dry, you know. So it doesn't matter if it just sticks around for a while. It will just get a bit more, what you call it, sticky, and that's not a bad thing. Oh, we got some some green paint in the mix. That really doesn't matter much. It does require quite a bit of glue to do this. Let me see. Yeah, let's get some sand until it's dried too much. Let's see, so. Oh, I forgot to fill up my sand, so I hope we have enough sand. If not, it's quite embarrassing. We can, of course, just continue on Tuesday. And a lot of the sand will also have some grass on it. I really like to add the grass because it makes the board a lot more bright, and it makes it more alive. So I can really recommend adding vegetation to your hobby board. At least in my opinion, it makes a huge difference. All right, now I see that there is some stuff missing. Like I want there to be along this, like the edge of the explosion, I kind of want there to be some more rubble, maybe some bricks or just stones and stuff in general. If that makes sense. So, yes, I agree, Legoström. It makes it like nature is reclaiming the town, which is kind of what I want to happen. I'm just going to check from a different angle. See. All right. I will have to add quite a bit of additional sand. I forgot to add some over here. I'm not using that servo skull thing anymore. Just gonna put it in this cup instead, so it doesn't spill as easy. Okay, so here we go. The drawings weren't that precise. I'm adding some more. And I will simply remove the buildings. I might scatter a bit more rubble all over the place. There is a lot of stuff to do to integrate everything. I'm sorry about if the sound is bad. I don't have a wireless mic. So hopefully you can hear me all right. I'm not saying anything clever anyway, so. Adding the barricade. Going here. All right. Hey, good morning, Les. Hope you're doing fine. I'm walking around adding some glue. and some sand, which means we are actually getting quite close to the end. Which is it's a very strange feeling, but there is still lots of stuff to do. I always forget just how long this last stretch takes. All right, now let's get these pesky buildings out of the way again. Oh, that sounds like a frightening dream. Giant caterpillar slugs hatching everywhere in the street. Well, it might be good. Were they friendly caterpillars, or were they evil ones? Now I think I got everything I needed. Has been covered. Heyo, Helgret. Good morning or good evening. The caterpillars were a little bit evil. Okay, well, that's not good. I don't want giant caterpillar, slightly evil caterpillars hatching in the street. That's terrible for the prices of the houses in the neighborhood, you know. Okay, so we got this. Now we have to wait for the sand to dry, which takes quite a while. So I've decided I don't think I'm going to do any sort of scaffolding in the middle here. I'm just going to make walkways across the different buildings, and I will not permanent ones. So that way you can have some difference between games. So this will kind of be like a no-go zone. Well, of course you can swim there if you want to, but apart from that, it's kind of, yeah, like a no-go zone. Now, let's see. I want to add some rubble, so let's add a little bit of rubble to the place. I just want to build a wall real quickly here. It's supposed to be like, I just want to add some bricks there. Like there used to be a building there. And I kind of want to make almost like a lip, so that if you enter, let me see, if you enter from this corner, you can walk around. Maybe that's a bit stupid. Well, I want some debris anyway. So let's plump down some bricks and stuff. I'm not going to use hot glue because I haven't plugged it in, and also I kind of hate the hot glue gun. Oh. I'm going to make it so that it appears to be like that there used to be a corner at least here. I'm not going to build it terribly tall. Just wants to give like the idea that something used to be there. I'm not sure. I'm never sure of what I'm doing. I can tell you that much. I have no idea, but I try to have at least some semblance of a thought before I go into this, but it's usually made up as I go. I have a general idea, or like a vision or whatever, and then I just wing it. The only thing I had planned for today was to bring coffee, and I forgot to put it on, so I had to do it last minute. I am simply it's just a tiny piece, and it's up against the other building. I am not sure if it will do anything for playability, maybe not even the visual, but yeah. Maybe someone will notice it. What was the conundrum? No, I'm just not sure what to do with the board. It's not a big deal. I'm not sure if I want. You have dogs? No, I do not have dogs. If you heard the dogs, it was just something that sounded like dogs. I do not have dogs. I have had dogs previously, but I am not a dog person, unfortunately. Now, the conundrum is, let's get Mr. Measures. Let's say that you start a game and you're on this table edge here. You can climb up. Let's see, there are supposed to be a couple of walls here. Like so. So you kind of have to, you have 3 dogs and kids. That's insane. I don't know how you have any time to do anything. Now anyway, Mr. Measures, he's running up here. Now as it is, he can easily just walk out of the ditch. But I was thinking about adding some debris and stuff so that you kind of have to climb out instead of just walking out of it. But I'm not sure if it's good gameplay or if it's terrible gameplay. Yes, I can. Oh, sorry, yes. I forget that the chat is on the very left of the actual camera work. So you can enter from this area, and there is like this ditch that you can run into. Now, my original thought was to have some scaffolding here so that you could enter, but I'm ditching the scaffolding idea. I'm going to make walkways across from the different buildings. But I think I might just add one going up from here and into a building. And I'm not sure if it's a good decision, but I'm closing. I'm putting a lot of debris on each side, so that you kind of have to walk this side or climb out. If that makes sense. I want to make it, you are kind of forced to make some decisions here. And also this path will be blocked unless you actually climb. It kind of breaks up so that you can't just shoot all over. There is not a competition for best board, not to my knowledge. There will be some really cool boards. I have seen people make a lot of cool 3D printed stuff for it. So it's going to be a blast. It's going to be so much fun. If there is a competition for best board, I hope I will win. But I will totally understand if someone else picks up the prize, because there are a lot of cool stuff going on. I think mine is the only handcrafted one. Oh crap. I ruined the wall. I will just keep it the way I ruined it. I'm going to water out PVA glue. Oh, everything gets stuck. Not surprisingly, the XPS foam, it hardly weighs anything. Yeah, there is a balance, Lesh, between possibilities and what's practical. Sometimes I don't want to force people to play like a certain way, but I kind of sometimes you kind of have to force or make people decide at least. At least that's my kind of my thoughts on it. Now I'm going to add some random, just some bricks have been blasted all the way to hell. And of course I'm going to put sand on top of this as well, so it doesn't look but I really don't want to make it, I don't want to put bricks all over the place as well, because it's kind of you want flat areas for your models. And 3D printed terrains are like fake tits. Looks cool, but it's still fake. Yeah. I prefer handcrafted, like I do with everything, because it's just something with like the humanity of it. It has kind of like, there has been a person. I know that people create the 3D printed stuff as well, you know, but to me there is something about like the physicality of actually putting stuff together, even though I do use some 3D printed materials, because I'm not able to make windows and stuff like that. So I like handcrafted stuff. Force them like an evil DM. I'm not going to be a brick prick. I will try to my best not to be a brick prick. I promise you, Lesh. Ah, man, I love doing Sunday streams. They are the best. Just relaxed. I haven't been to work today, so I have a lot more energy. Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. Now I'm going, this is a mix of some brown paint, water and PVA glue. I want to use undead dragon wings for windmill sails. That sounds really cool. I'm going to use this to just drench everything here with a mix of, well, paint and glue and water. And hopefully I will get some sand to attach itself. Oh. It is a really wet mix though, so I'm not sure. I will go over this with a hodgepodge mix later on. I think it should be all right. I'll add some stuff to this one as well. That sounds like a really fancy undead windmill. Oh yeah, you want to do it for the sails. I thought you were meaning for like the things that the sails are attached to, the windmill arms, or whatever you call it. Now we will have to leave this. Oh shit! Oh, that was just a pen. I will leave this to dry, and let's see if we can finish this thing, the top of the clock tower. Ah, god damn it. There's paint all over the place. I'm a messy bitch. So that's just how it goes. Now it is a bit darker. I think I might go do a second coating of the dark green paint, or the scurvy green. Kind of Baba Yaga hut, but the arms are evil sails. Well, I think that's a really cool idea. If you're doing like a possessed or like a cursed village, or Mordheim, I guess that's pretty much it. Lugaston mates, do you have any idea to make sandbags for trench warfare? No, but I know that there are a lot of tutorials on how to make them online. If you get some material like this, it's going to be super easy. Super easy to make sandbags. I'm sure you could just wrap this around some clay, as Hobby says. This is some coarse linen. Yes, and it's so easy to paint. The texture is super visible. Like I will show you. This is the tarp. You see, so it's super easy to give it some different kind of texture. And if you don't know who Christian is, it's me. I'm Mordheim Chris, aka Christian, or Christian as it's in Norwegian. Yeah, you're going to nail it. It's going to be super easy, Lure. You are going to absolutely get it. I can promise you that. So, another layer of dark green. I'm also known as Pig's Vomit. That is true. I've had a lot of different nicknames, different places, but now it's mostly Mordheim. It's mostly Mordheim, unless of course you play Warhammer Online, and then it's Lidelsen. So quite a lot of different names. Now let's do some more painting. I'm antsy. I'm craving some painting. Let's see. And I got this. What do I call it? It's the chili mayo. It's the chili mayo. It's a chili mayo paint. I will need to water it out slightly. Oh, maybe that was too much water. Let me show you better. I'm going to get some sponges. I will try some sponge work in the future. Oh, yes. I will need to dry brush the rust later as well. Pigvam. Yeah, Pig's Vomit is a great name. It's from my one of my first World of Warcraft characters. I made a dwarf hunter, and at the character creation screen, I thought he was so ugly. He looked horrendous, so I called him pig's vomit because he looked like something a pig would vomit up. That's the story of that nickname. He used to be a legend. He was a legend on the server. I had so much fun playing him. I'm not saying I was any good, but I knew how to have a good time. When everyone else was around, stressing out, trying to, or PvPing in Stranglethorn Vale, I made a campfire and just sat down and had a nice relaxing break. Just good times, good times. Now, I'm going to dry brush the wood. I think I will use the same. Oh. I will try the chili mayo mix. It shouldn't be too bright, but maybe it is, I don't know. Oh well, some tried to stab me in the back because they couldn't see me. You know, there were a lot of rogues that wanted to kill me, especially when I sat down and camped and made my dinner in the middle of the jungle. But I had some traps prepared. It's the most fun I've had in the World of Warcraft for sure. When everything was new back in 2005 or whenever. Oh, fuck. No. Fresh paint on the other side. That's... this is such a messy build. I tried to be prepared, but I'm not very good at preparing. So. It is a bit annoying because I know it's being prepared is so helpful, you know. They say that failing to prepare is preparing to fail, and I don't disagree necessarily. There is some truth to it. There we go. Let's add some. Yeah, I get you. I also hate preparing. It somehow stresses me out, but it's when I am prepared, it feels really good, you know. It is a good feeling being prepared. there is a reason why people do it, you know. It's I'm so happy that Tikaj reminded me to add the gate, because it makes a lot of difference. I can see it on the audio input. The background noise is a lot less now, and it should only pick out my voice, hopefully. Helgret, I'm currently setting up a painting platform that I can advertise and put interesting things into. That sounds like a great idea. I might steal that for some future stuff. Making everything can be a billboard, you know. I might even advertise for Helgret's painting stream, you know, and his amazing Australian hockey team, which I will probably never forget. Well, I think I painted a bit too thick on this one. Oh well, oh well, oh well. Doesn't matter, we need this to dry. I think I'm kind of out of things to paint. Everything is kind of drying at the moment. So I know what we can do. We can add some posters. I want to do some posters on the inside of the walls here. I'm not doing these at the moment because I have these. They are the same print, but they are printed in a terrible way. Something went wrong, and it's a happy accident. I know some people don't like them. Oh, cool. That's awesome. No, I don't really sell anything, so the only thing I could ever advertise is my stream, you know. But my marketing budget is not it's non-existent. Let's see if we can't find any good. Do we have any good ones? We do have the town crier one. I do like the town crier. Do we still have? There's still some paint left on the palette. Okay. Well, that sounds really cool, Helgret. You're not charging for it, okay? That's. I thought maybe you were trying to make a buck, you know. And I wouldn't blame you, you know. We're all just trying to scrape along. All right, so we got a town crier one. Let's get a Nicodemus. You can't really see what's going on in the poster, or you can kind of make out some parts. But not all of it, which I kind of like. Tearing this up. Putting it like so. And then I'm going to add one that's been half ripped off. I think that's going to be kind of cool. You might say it's looking a bit too green, and I kind of agree. So I will go back and I will just what do you call it? I'm going to use a brown wash to kind of tint it. I want one of these sinners posters to be on here, but I want someone to have torn off half of it because they don't want the Sigmar propaganda. Oh, let me. You don't want the bright white. It's just a 40 times 30 chopping board that I have covered in white vinyl, and once I put the bits on it, it will recover the clear vinyl. Oh yeah, that sounds cool. That's a very nice idea. Whenever I apply these posters, I always dip them in water first. Just makes it easier to kind of makes them a lot softer. Yes. Yeah. That looks like half a torn off. Maybe I'll. Yeah, let's see how that ends up. Okay, I will gladly pay you if I ever make this into a money scheme. I will pay you some royalties, Halgret. Okay, so now it's crumpled at the bottom. Oh, Sestlash, now on Twitch. Great. You see, I really like these posters. They add so much. They add some color. They add some life, some backstory, and it's super easy to do. I should make a posters link. I will try to remember that. Yeah, I will add a poster here as well. Let me see what. Let's do one of these. One of the wanted ones. Yeah, sounds good. Sounds good. Yeah, I'll. That might actually be a better idea, Halgret. Kind of try to. I'm trying to kind of put it flat on. It kind of builds out like so. Now it will also be on the floor. Idea royalties, yes. I will of course pay you in my ideas. So you will get you won't get money for this. You will just get my terrible ideas in return. Oh, have you had your room searched by the police, Sestlash? Is that a story you want to tell, or have you already told enough? And do not incriminate yourself if there's anything incriminating, please. All right. Looks cool. Looks cool. I like it. Okay, I'm happy to hear that, Sastlash. Of course, I want my stream to have some bad boys hanging out. That's let me see. I have a lot more real estate. Maybe. I have one bandit. Yeah, he's a real bad boy. With his 3 dogs and child. It's a real bad boy. I'm going to put just like a big poster in front of the blacksmith. I'm not sure what's on the poster, but it's kind of nice, so maybe it will look a bit like advertisement. I think it's a poster for a play or something. That's... not sure if it's on the inside here. Yeah, let's leave it like that and add some posters to the side here. I spent the day sizing pics for the board and redid my logo to make it more personal. Yeah, sounds like a day well spent, Helgrat. No, my landlord wouldn't fix my windows, so I got robbed while I was at work and came home to cops' boot prints all over my sleep. Oh. That's terrible. That's not a fun story. That's not fun at all. That's just very annoying. No, I haven't had a busy day. I've had a really quiet morning. Eating breakfast, having a cup of coffee, spending some time with the cat. Just being a lazy bum, which I do not mind. But I need to stop being so lazy. I need to cut back on the laziness. Just wait and see. I will do it one day. I'm going to cut out some WordStone advertisements. I think they are advertisements for like want to buy WordStone, if I'm not mistaken. So I will add some of those around here. Happy Australia Father's Day. All right. Yeah, we do have some dads here. I can still read them better than the ones that buried under a dead crow in the forest. I don't get what is that like a saying? I don't get it, Sastlash. I'm sorry. Come on, Jesus. Yeah. I don't want to plaster everything with posters. Oh, yeah. Okay, so you actually buried some notes under a dead crow in the forest. That sounds very evocative, and it sounds very poetic, but I'm not sure if it's a very good way to mark stuff. Now let's see. We do have some more stuff that we can add posters to. We have this one. That sounds that's some idea you had there, Sastlash. Actually burying something under a dead crow. That's really something special. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, I forgot to add some glueys. And more glue. Let's get this. We needed the town crier posters. And let's get something else here. Slapped on like so. And I know I have some. Oh, do you still have the notes that you actually found them under the crow? I just imagined it would have been lost forever after being buried. That sounds legendary, Sastlash. Like an absolute madman, hiding stuff in the forest. I love it. It's great. Yeah, I can see that it's nice to have them. Of course, I've never done notes at all, to be honest. Maybe I should have. You're going back to Albion, all right? Is it a permanent move or is it just a visit? What I would have written notes about, I don't know, because I don't really write notes, so it's kind of a tough question. I don't know. Of course, if I could just write about what I think would be useful is kind of how I felt, maybe, or my experiences, and maybe reflecting on my experiences. That sounds kind of useful, you know. That one. Yeah, I'll add some on this side as well. It's the edge of the board, so why not make it look a little bit interesting, I guess. Okay, that's trash. Let me see. Let us do another Nicodemus. He's the greatest wizard in the world, so why not? There we go. I want some of these, just some scribbles. And I want some of the Wyrdstone ones. I could see them being plastered all over the city. Maybe I will plaster it over these two, like so. And let's add a final one. Yeah, maybe do another town crier, why not? The reason why not is because we do have a lot of it all over the place. Did we do the wanted one? No. Let's do the wanted poster. Right. These posters, the plaster of the plump, yes. We are all plumpers. These posters, they kind of add like some different textures and some added like depth, I guess. Just another layer of stuff, which is kind of, I think it's kind of fun. It does brighten the walls and the buildings ever so slightly, which isn't bad at all. Now let's see what else can we do while we are waiting for the painting to dry, or the sand to dry, I should say. Oh, I know what we can do. Well, first I'm going to finish this one. I'm not super happy with I'm not sure what to do with it. Well, we will everything I plump it for you. It's It's almost there. We should get some plump. Oh, I'm not good at rhyming anyway. Is there any plump adjacent words? If you find a plump song, I would be very, very impressed. I don't think you will. I don't think it's possible. Now let's. Oh, everything I plump, Jesus. That song, the Bryan Adams. The Prince of Thieves. The Plump Stomp. Yes, maybe romp and stomp. Romp and plump. Yes, I think you're onto something. Now I'm going to add some white to this chili mayo mix. I'm going to turn it into the creamy crisp special. Let me find a stir stick. Hopefully this will be I think I will add some more. The Prince of Thieves. I remember when I watched it as a young kid, I thought it was pretty cool. I'm not sure if it holds up that well. I thought there were some cool scenes, and I liked the treehouse setting. And here is some trivia that you will never need in your life. You know, the Prince of Thieves, they made toys for it, and they reused a lot of the Star Wars toys. It's made by Kenner, the same guys who made the Star Wars toys, and the Ewok tree set from the Star Wars, which was repurposed and used for the Prince of Thieves, Robin Hood and the Prince of Thieves toy set. There you go. I bet you didn't know that. I bet you didn't know that. What an amazing fact. John Blanche complimented Rings of Power. Really? Oh, I haven't seen it myself because I kind of made it a point not to watch it. But it did not look promising in the very slightest, in my opinion. It looked like too much CGI, just a bunch of stupid shit. But I didn't like The Hobbit either. I thought I only watched the first Hobbit movie, but I thought it was so weak compared to the original trilogy. I thought it was almost shocking. It didn't feel like the same universe, to be honest. Now everyone should be able to watch whatever they want, of course, but it wasn't for me. Oh, he liked the designs. Well, I'm sure the designs were, at least to some level, pretty cool. I thought they did a really bad job with the armor and stuff. It looks so bland compared to what they did for the movies. I'm struggling. Not struggling. I need to make this brighter. You liked episode 6? What do you mean, episode 6 of Star Wars, or? Yeah, I think they kind of. It is kind of weird when they start like doing different kind of dwarves and elves. It's not doesn't make a lot of sense to me, at least, and it's not what I'm. It wasn't what I was expecting, to be honest, you know. Oh yeah. The concept art is sometimes very different from the final product. I'm not sure who the show is for, you know. Who is supposed to like the Rings of Power? Is it like old school Lord of the Rings fans? Because I don't think they will really like it too much, unless they are like super fans who will devour anything that is Tolkien related. But those are also the people that are very concerned about staying true to the original material, at least in my opinion, or in my experience, I should say. I'm not sure, man. Heyo. In Rings of Power, in episode 6, Rings of Power episode 6, they elaborated about trees' magic become corrupt, I think. Beautiful sequences as the camera dive down to the roots into the depths of Moria. Yeah, I'm sure there are some cool scenes, and they are using like material from different Tolkien books. So there has to be some good parts. But to me, it's kind of just like the general feel and look of it. It just I have like a sense for some of these things, and sometimes I just immediately notice if it's not for me, and I can tell just by the style of the art. It's not something that I want to watch. Like sometimes TV shows, they look and feel like a TV show. Like when you watch, what do you say, like CSI Miami, it really feels like you know that you are watching a TV program. But when you are watching something that is very well produced, like Band of Brothers or like Deadwood, where they know how to actually light stuff and do everything like professionally. Well, they actually put some thought into the process. You don't feel like you are watching a TV show. You don't think of the people as characters or actors. You think of them as people, you know. And you don't get that sense in, at least from what I have seen from Rings of Power. Yeah, those are the GOATs. I absolutely love Deadwood and Band of Brothers. Some really two very good shows. Completely different, of course, but still. Yeah, I was very big into Tolkien, like earlier in my life, you know, when I was younger, and when the original trilogy, Lord of the Rings trilogy, was released, I loved those movies so much. I went to see them at the cinema, and I watched some of them. I watched several times. And I got the extended versions on DVD, and I watched those a whole lot of times, you know. And of course, I read the books, or I read the Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit. And I think I read, is it Silmarillion and Unfinished Tales? I don't know what the name in English. Oh, I haven't watched Peaky Blinders, but it's on my long list of shows I need to check out in the future when I have some spare time. I went back to this because it was too orangey, so I want to make it a bit lighter. Unfinished Tales, okay. It's not that different in Norwegian then. Yeah, so I used to read quite a lot of the old Tolkien books, but I'm not like a giant fan. Oh no, I'm a big fan, but I'm not like a, you know, a diehard that keeps on just reading Tolkien, and I'm not like fully into it anymore. But I really enjoyed the books back in the day. Like these days, I kind of want the books to be a bit more mature and have a bit more humor and like violence maybe, and a bit more nuance, like a bit more the gray zones instead of having like the classic good versus evil. Even though it's very satisfying, you know, but you can only watch so many good versus bad before it kind of gets a bit stale. I haven't read A Song of Fire and Ice. I started reading the books, but I didn't get very far before I was I lost attention. I'm not sure why. Maybe it's or did I even start reading the books? Now I'm a bit confused. I know I started listening to the audiobooks, but I did not like the narrator. So I didn't continue with the audiobooks. And it's you know, at the moment you know that he's not going to finish the books, which is kind of, it's a bit of a bummer, you know, when you don't feel that you will get a conclusion. Are you of a different opinion? Do you think he will ever finish the books? I just have a feeling he's not going to, unfortunately. Yeah, I hope so. I really do hope so. I had another book series that just petered out. He never finished the third book, and it's kind of like, I still have some blue balls from that. Not sure if I want to go through that again, you know. It was the King Killer Chronicles by Patrick Rothfuss. It's I'm kind of not scared, but it's like I don't want to start a book series that I'm not sure if it's going to be finished or not, you know. And the TV show kind of, it ruined it a bit for me. Patrick Rothfuss, the King Killer Chronicles, it's there was one point where I would really recommend them, but I've kind of, they have lost some of the appeal. It's kind of like a bit like a fantasy Harry Potter-ish. It's a bit more mature, of course, but there are some really good parts of the King Killer Chronicles, but it's also, some of it's also not very good. But I want to know the conclusion. I want to know like the mystery. There is like something that you want to, at least when you are invested into the books, you want to know why stuff happened, you know. You want to know, I want to know how the story ends, you know. All right, so I'm not spending too much time on this thing, but it's looking better now than it used to. So I'm happy with that. Let's see how. But no, I don't think Rothfuss has been an influence on George. They have completely different styles. But maybe influenced by not finishing the books. I think they have different reasons. Patrick Rothfuss, I think he got really into like altruism and stuff. He just wanted to save the planet, which I'm not going to knock him for that. But I just really wanted him to finish his book. and then you can save the planet. Just the planet it's still around if you wait a couple of years or 6 months, however long it will take you to finish the book. What do you mean by massive absorber? Oh, it's like a sponge that kind of inspiration sponge. Is that what you're saying? Yeah, I don't think nature is going away. I think we will. Yeah. Well, one of the things that I really enjoy about Joe Abercrombie, who has written like the first Law trilogy, I've spoken about it a ton of times already on the stream, but he looks at writing a book like any other job. So he sits down every day in his office and he writes for an X amount of hours a day. There is no like, oh, I don't feel like I'm not inspired today. Nothing like that. He treats it like a job because it is his job. He's an author, so he writes. So he just keeps on trucking, and some days he's not productive. You know, he doesn't write anything that's in the book, but there is progress anyway. You know, because when you fail, you kind of, at least that is one path you're not going down. You know. So I think that's a very good way of, yeah, I bet it's like Sanderson. He's also very prolific. Just keep on writing. Don't make excuses. Just get it done. Now, I'm going to shake off some sand. And let's see if it's if it isn't completely done, I will start painting some other stuff around the table. Okay, I'll just tidy up quickly. Enjoy this. My apologies, that was the microphone. All right, let's oh crap, my wall, it wasn't completely dried. That's oh no, what a terrible Mistake. Let's try to fill it back in. Like so. Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun to play on. If not, I will evacuate. I will evacuate life. That's the only way. Let's see. Splendid, eager, booba, whoop. What the hell is, what did you clip now, says Slash? I will have to, yes, suicide pacts, they are always very, very helpful. A glucical pact, yes. Some kind of life-ending... Oh, Jellymoon is here. Hello, Jellymoon. Sorry I didn't catch you earlier. Gluicide, yes, let's do some gluicide. I think maybe if we drink 5 liters of hobby wood glue, that should do it. It's just what I needed. It's a gluicide pact. Gluicide. Stupid. I like it. I do like it. The gluicide squad. The gluicide gang, maybe. I'm not sure. Something along those lines. Now, this is not going to be super fun, but it has to be done regardless. And it's more of the hobby glue, the wood glue. Are you just hiding in the background today, Jellymoon? I'm pouring some wood glue, and I'm going to mix it with black paint and water. The Plump Rompers. Plump Romp Gluicide Squad. Yeah. Nothing can stop us. Let's see how this is going to turn out. What the hell are you doing today, Jellymoon? Just lurking in the background, playing audio clips? Oh, I'm sorry, I'm trying to mix this the wood glue with the black paint. You can see it's quite a nasty mix. Yes, blood poisoning and maybe some common sense or reasoning from people close to us, perhaps. Maybe that will put a stop to it. Who knows? It's hard to tell. It's hard to tell. Okay, this is way too thick. Let me do what I always do. Add too much water so it's too thin. Did I actually no, let's see. Okay, well, it's easier to simply mix it with a brush here. Well, I'm happy but alarmed to hear that, says Slash. that reason has no authority over you. Now it's time for the pink to get the hell out of Dodge. Oh, it's not sure if it's, could it be? I'm not sure if it can be thinner than this. I don't know. I don't know, man. Let's see. Maybe, I think I will add some more water to it. Happy but alarm. That's the response you're going for. Well, you got your will. Well, it's not the most fun of activities, but it's, in my opinion, it's really nice to see the board stop being pink. Have a great day, Hobby. Hope to see you in the future, and have fun, buddy. All right, let's see what Hobby sent me on Facebook just before he left. Let's see. Oh, he's made a tower. So cool. Very happy. Thank you for showing, Hobby. Just look at this. No more stinky pink. Let's... when I paint the sand, especially now it's not too long since I attached it, I don't drag the brush, I just kind of slap it on like this. So I don't drag the sand out of position, but kind of just instead I seal it in place with the mix of the paint and the glue. When you add, there's a lot of glue in this mix, as you could see when I mixed it, and in addition to the paint, and it kind of makes it stronger. Oh, you did this for the first time last week? Awesome. That's good. I really like the cardboard stuff. I think it's a very it's a nice way to get started, and you can actually make a lot of cool stuff in cardboard. I was watching Summon Lesser Maker today while eating breakfast, and he just made a lot of cool stuff using just cardboard and popsicle sticks. So I might try to copy some of that for some future builds, to kind of make some simple, easy to make buildings, you know. Oh, awesome. Happy to hear that, says Slash. Oh. The bricks have not set yet, which is that much is obvious, and also this sand is really wet still, which is a bit disappointing. Not something we can't work around. Well, I will move the board so we can actually see what's going on here. It's not, of course, it's not riveting action. It is simply getting black paint to kind of black paint and wood glue mixed to make everything stronger. I will have to wait a little bit for this sand and these bricks to kind of dry. They are not properly dry yet. Here it's fine, so I'll continue adding. Let's see, let's just keep on adding. Can't wait to finish this board. Oh, this tile and this board. It's my biggest project ever. I'm so proud of having gotten this far. I honestly didn't think I would ever complete a board like this. I usually give up or lose interest before I'm actually done. I'm going to play at this. I'm going to play on it at the tournament. Well, hopefully you kind of have to. There is a draw of where to play, but I think I will insist on having at least one game on my own board. What is not worth it? Making the board? I think it is. I would rather be here than staying in bed, even though bed is a great place to be. I'm also I want to have like a layer of glue on the XPS foam and black. First of all, it just looks better, and second, you kind of want it to be protected. I'm going to use a no matter what you do, you're better off dead. Those are words to live by. Words to live by, my friend. This is, I just love it. I love it so much. I love it so much when you get some paint and all the pink, when the pink disappears. Oh shit, I want to paint my lovely brick walls. Let's see, got some of it off there. Yes, imagine an airbrush. I know, but I would have to do this anyway, Jelly Moon, because it's there's a lot of glue and stuff. So this is not just to prime; it's also to protect. You know, to prime and protect, which is my main directive. Let's see. Ooh. But yes, I am indeed coming around to getting an airbrush, Jelly Moon. It is, it's in the future. But I will get one. Yes, I am indeed the Roboheim. Or is it Roboheim or is it the Bald Cop? I can't decide. I will not paint the manhole in the middle, just for you, Jelly, so you can still enjoy the pink hole for a few minutes longer. I hope you will appreciate it. It's a gesture of goodwill. Pink is the boy's color. How are you doing, Jelly Moon? Are you doing good today? Or do you want to stay in bed and be better off dead? I try not to judge. Are you happy with the new audio quality? It should be quite a step up. Hey, tachycardiac arrest. You are collecting terrain YouTube channels. Well, this is, at the moment, it's mostly a Twitch channel, but I am going to start producing videos for YouTube. And yes, hello and welcome to the channel. You are super welcome. At the moment, we are not doing the most riveting stuff. I am covering the board with a mix. It looks just like black paint, but there is also a lot of PVA glue. So this is kind of to make everything stick and to kind of protect the board with the wood glue. I will show you the terrain that is done. This is that is the third tile, and this is the fourth one, the fourth and final one for the Mordheim board. Have you tried growing your own foam? Is that a trick question? I haven't even considered growing my own foam. It is completely foreign to me to grow foam. Inch scale, this is 28 millimeter models. Do I have a model here? I usually have a guy called Mr. Measures laying around, but I tidied him away. I can't find him. Yeah, yeah. What kind of hole do you grow foam? I don't know, man. Never heard of it. If I could, of course I would have. Sounds glorious. Oh, okay, so you just, well, I say just, but you can make foam by emptying two liquids. Yeah, that sounds like it could be interesting, but it could also sound like a bit of additional work. And I do want to streamline some of the stuff, and just buying the foam from the store 10 minutes away from where I live is really very easy. Okay, yeah, if it's toxic, I'm not doing it. I'm very prone to do stupid stuff, and I would get myself some, if not permanent, and the welcome embrace of death, I would most likely just get brain damage, which I don't need additional brain damage. Oh, removing the pink, it's such a lovely feeling. Yes, poisoning is the only thing that can stop us. Sometimes, when I do really stupid stuff, and when my brain doesn't work, I start thinking about all the stuff I have done, like hobby-wise, and that maybe I have gotten some brain damage from some of it. Oh, going to just paint this thing at the same time. Gonna have to split the little ones up between clans, based on where I feel they belong, based on post. Are you talking about your Skaven, undead Skavens, Jellymoon? I really, one day you have to show me some pictures. And yeah, we also have to do you have stuff prepared for your board ideas, Jellymoon? Maybe we can get some Discord time today. Okay, I'm going to water it out just a little bit. I think, therefore, I have some undamaged brain cells. Yes. That classic quote. Cool. I should have some spare time later. I have to play some Fortnite with the stepson. And I really should make some, what you call them, some thumbnails for YouTube. my God. I can't believe I'm seeing the end of the tunnel. It's the light at the end of the tunnel, I should say. Come on, piece of crap. Maybe I should stop being so cheap and just mix some more of the glue and paint mix anyway, instead of trying to make it last for this is really watered out, so it won't protect as much anyway. Yeah, let's mix up some more. I'm not going to save time or materials for this. Yes, support the channel. It's just going on an endless loop. And please channel the support, and anything and everything helps. Of course, more than anything, if you know someone that might like this stuff, of course, feel free to share with them. Tell them to join the good old Mordheim Chris on his misadventures. As he is dripping the hobby sauce and spending some quality time with you, my beauties. Yeah, it's a very good plump. That was a massive plump. Very, very erotic, I dare say. Yes, it's you get a little bit of everything on Mordheim. Mordheim's Twitch channel. Oh, I'm sorry. You can't see shit from this. Oh well. Ah, it's squirting time. Blump. Just gonna put it down like this. The good old hung. Who doesn't like a good old hung? This might not be necessary, but I just like not having the pink foam anywhere. It's okay on the bottom. On the bottom it's kind of necessary sometimes for the stuff to kind of adhere better. Now, I think that should be more than enough for this thing. Okay, I will spray it anyway, and this stuff is kind of solid enough on its own. All right, let's put that somewhere. I will continue doing the sides because I want to. And I might take a little short break while we wait for stuff to kind of, dry, because I will need to go to the store and just get something to eat real quick. Then I will be back again. I will. I do not have any board minions, unfortunately. Who knows? Maybe I will have some board minions in the future, but I kind of doubt it. Plumping at Noon with Chris Mordheim, Norwegianson, yes. I don't think it's a movie. I think it's a TV show, almost like a daily TV show. I think we could do. Plomping down with Mordheim, Chris. Let's see. I have paint on my fingers. That the ones Al Bundy couldn't have. I do like myself some old Married with Children. Now let's do some more dabbing, light dabbing. Can we? Oh, this is still just a fucking slop. Oh, Jesus. Okay, I will have to stay away from some of this because it's not dried yet. I wish I used my hot glue gun now, but oh well. Oh. Oh, let's see. That brick did not stick around. Live performance tribute act to all Bundy's toilet moments. I hope you're not expecting that from me. I could not recreate that. I'm not a total hero like Al Bundy is. Let's see. I think we got pretty much everything here. Try to. Yeah, check it out. It's pretty cool. It's pretty black. Let's see, it's now 1:30. Yeah, why not? I think I need to just take a quick break so I can keep on trucking. I need to stretch a little bit and yeah, get some air and something to sate my hunger. I will be back in about, let's see, 15 minutes or so. So I will leave you with this lovely image. And I will be back in 15. Let's see. Hello, hello. Thank you so much for waiting. It was a quick trip to the store. I got some stuff that I need to shove in my mouth, and then we are ready to continue on, well, the table. It's not. No, we kind of have to go over the bricks as well, but it's so wet because I used the spray. But oh well, it is what it is. Oh. Yeah, I'm actually starting to feel good about everything. Let me see where that. I think that's where it's supposed to go. No, it's going this way. Okay, that makes more sense. Yeah. I'm starting to feel good. This is going to be a success. I can feel it. I have to plug my glue gun. I'm going to heat it up. Here we go. Jesus Christ, just stay. All right, we still have some stuff that needs drying, so oh, everything is such a mess. But that hardly matters. Let's see, maybe we can get some. Let's add some posters to the big one. Let's see, Jelly Moon Productions. If you buy Blood Bowl minis, I think the Poke High number 33 should be on the team. Yeah, that would have been awesome. Making a Poke High Blood Bowl team. That's a great idea. White and blue, aren't they? We are, of course, all members of No Man, the greatest organization ever. let's see. I'm thinking maybe some posters on the inside of the walls, maybe some here and then some on the front. That's what I'm thinking. We're gonna need some more glue. This is done. Why do I even care? Just give me a quick second. I'm going to do a little bit of plumping. And when I'm done with the plump, I will check out your link, Jelly Moon. This should be fine. Enough glue. Yeah, blue and white. Okay, awesome. Single game record. That is amazing. Let's glue it up. He was the first ever ultramarine. Yeah. He is a physical specimen, no doubt. I know that like the series got a lot of like people think it's like really hostile towards women. I think the show is making just as much fun of guys, you know. Al Bundy, he's not a winner at all. Hey, White Wolf, hello buddy. Happy to see you. I hope you're doing well. We are currently plastering some posters on our walls. Al Bundy 40k style, yeah. I'm not sure how many things you can actually do with it, but making like an ultramarine squad with Al Bundy, what's the neighbor's name? Ted Darcy, and maybe. Oh, it's been so long since I watched it. What's the son's name again? Bud Bundy, of course. That would be pretty cool. It has some potential. Or maybe a no man chapter. And you can get his entire crew in on it. Let's see. Let's get some more posters slapped on here and there. Now I really want to watch some good old Married with Children. I haven't seen it in ages. That's going to look pretty decent. Let's see. Can't find somewhere to add some posters here as well. Now, which ones do we want here? Let's do an eviled Eyewind. Got this one. It's a bit brighter than the others, but I will brown it down. I'm sure that's a real term, to brown down. I will apply some washes, some grime. Easy way out. The gym in the floor below me is playing Robert Tapper with No Easy Way Out from the Rocky IV soundtrack, and it's an absolute classic. It's cheesy as hell, but it still gets me pumped up, you know. Always dipping the posters to kind of to make them more pliable and make them adhere more easily. And like so, I think that should do it. Yeah, I think that looks all right. Maybe we should add just add one here. A good measure. Yeah, that adds a little bit of color to the building. Gives it some extra dimensions, some extra layers, which is always good. Yep, let's see. something like this. Yeah, I'm so happy to have all of the pink gone for the moment. Now I think I should I'll try to finish this thing. So I'm going to finish the top of the clock tower. I have this fluent yellow. I haven't ever painted with it before, so we'll have to see how it turns out. Oh, it's very, very yellow. It didn't lie on the tin. Let's see if we can't mix it with the previous highlight. Just see what happens. Yeah, it's quite green. Let's see. This brush it's not good. Let me get a smaller one. Just trying to do some highlights. It's not too easy because it's attached to this it's attached to the rope, which is entirely my own fault, of course. But I still have to deal with it. I'm not exactly doing edge highlights, but I'm trying to primarily hit the edges. Let's see. It's not going to be super pretty, no matter what I do, but let's at least try to make it look halfway decent. I'm going to try just a last highlight of pure fluorescent yellow, see how it looks. This palette, oh my god. This fluorescent yellow, it kind of has this, it's the highlight life. That is Annie Mordheim, it's a direct quote. This fluorescent yellow, it does have, it's quite greenish yellow. I would say, but I'm no color expert. I would never paint this way if this was a miniature. I am a lot more picky with how I paint when it's something that actually matters with regards to the details and stuff. Maybe this is a mistake, I don't know, but let's see it dangling here. I think it looks all right. It is far from perfect. That it will just add to the rest of the build that is also far from perfect. That's perfectly fine. Now I'm going to do another layer of the white. So let's dip down. Let's see how it looks. I think I might even go even brighter. Take care, Helgret. Have a nice, have a good night. Oh. This, my palette is cursed, so I need to swap it out. Maybe I will. I think I will do a different spin. I think I will just add some this pink to some white here. I really want to just brighten it up. Yes, this is more. This is more like it. Nice and bright. All right. I will go over this one as well with this brighter mix. Just keep on dabbing it as I have done previously. So there are still some random patterns of all of the previous layers kind of showing through. It's not going to match the rest of the tower exactly, but it's going to at least be better than it used to be. At least that is what I am aiming for, and I think it should work out. Alrighty. See? Yeah. I really want to actually glue these pieces together. I'm so sick of having them as two separate ones. All right, let's semi-carefully. All right. I might didn't go quite as planned, but we'll just add some more white glue in the seams, and it should stick around, hopefully. This wasn't a super good fit, but it has kind of warped a little bit during different stages. Maybe I think I will get some wall filler inside. Why not? Okay, so this is a classic Mordheim mistake. When something just doesn't fit the way it should. Let's see if we can't fix it somehow. My initial idea is to make a mix out of this I always the wall filler. Let's grab some wall filler, scoop it up like so. And I'm thinking wall filler and some brown paint. Mix that up and kind of fill in the cracks. At least that's the initial idea. Get this, well, it's a bit light. Let's add some more paint to it. Schmuck. A little bit of plumpage. And a little bit of stirring. And we are good to go. Oh, it looks like hot chocolate. Delicious. This fucking bell. Now it's on the inside, it's kind of filled up the crack. And I will be able to paint over it if necessary. Might actually have to get a brush out and paint it in place. Let's see if we can do that. Jesus Christ, what is this crap? I'll have to redo it. Let's just try to glue it. It's the worst. Just terrible ideas stacked upon each other. It's going to look a bit disheveled and brown on top. Don't think that hardly matters. It's just going to look dirty, and that's fine. I will start gluing this part instead. Oh, if I'm running out of glue, Jesus, no. Come on, you piece of crap. Nope, that didn't work either. Let's see. Should we glue it with? Let's add a lot of filler here. See, we can simply glue it with wall filler and paint. What are the odds of me knocking it over before it's done drying? I think it's 10 to 1. I'm not sure it used to be flush, but I guess I have dropped the bell tower several times, and we've been adding quite a bit of clay and stuff, so it might have warped just a little. Let's see. All right, so this might work, might also not work, but at the moment it's our best shot, I think. I have to remove this is what a disaster. Out of all the stupid things I've done, this might be the first place. It's very messy. It's very Mordheim. This is the most me thing I have ever done. Okay, I will leave this somewhere where I can't mess it up for a couple of days, because I know I will most definitely mess it up if I have it laying around. Be right back. My apologies. So, that was a disaster. Nothing is dry. God damn it. I think I might just slap some more paint on the bricks and then just call it for today, because I can't do anything else while we wait for stuff to dry. So we might have to just do some catch up on Tuesday. It's been a kind of a weird stream. It was really nice and relaxed early, but now it's just gone entirely to the poops. It's been a rather quiet stream. That's perfectly fine, of course. Let's oh well, that's white paint. That's not what I want. Gonna mix a bit more of this thing here. Gonna use some black paint, and then the very last bit of hobby glue from this. Come on, baby. Give us the plump, please. Oh, yes. Woo. We don't deserve the plump, but we still get the plump. Mr. PVA Glue God delivers. Oh, spilled some water here. Stir it up with a brush, because why not? Oh, nothing dried here. Oh. Well, I guess it just sticks where it sticks then. Wish I had my airbrush, or a airbrush I should say. Have to get up and... God damn it. I should have just hot glued everything in place. Now everything is just a mess of black paint. XPS. Okay, lesson learned. I will never attempt to do it this way again. That's fine. Hopefully everything will kind of stick here. What a way to end the stream. Ah, god damn it. My apologies. I kind of hoped this would be that we would get much further today, but maybe I should get one of those air dryers, like hot air things to dry stuff with. That might be a good purchase for the future. Oh. Well, apart from all of the setbacks, it's been fun. I really like the way it's heading. Yeah. I think I will just pack stuff up and call it. Let me put all the pieces where they should be. Get all the pieces in place, minus, of course, the bell tower, which I will keep safe. Oh, this. Yeah, I'm not going to complain too much. Sorry for the negativity. All right, let's get some more pieces on the board. Ah, hell yeah. Now I'm starting to feel good again. All of the pink is gone. Oh, most of it. There. Oh. Let's get the last ones in place, and we will say good night for today. So, yeah, that's pretty cool. Well, I'm gonna call it for today. My apologies once again for the stream. We'll be back stronger next time. I will spend some time tidying up getting stuff where it's supposed to be, so I don't have to live in my own filth. Thank you so much everyone for joining today. I always appreciate it. So